Today I have an excellent pigeon recipe that we're going to do for you, a real summer's treat. And it's going to be our pigeon breast oriental wrap with spring onions, cucumbers, watercress and a nice homemade Chinese barbecue style sauce, which I'm going to show you right now. So we've got our pigeon breasts, that's them, ready to go in a minute. And the first thing is going to get this sauce underway. So in here I've got 1 star anise, a teaspoon half of paprika and a teaspoon of Chinese 5 spice, and that's going to give us that kind of oriental style taste. Now we're going to put about 2 teaspoons of tomato puree in there, and I'm going to have 1 teaspoon of garlic. I'm using the purees, they blend much better into the sauce. We're going to have a tablespoon of cider vinegar. You can use white wine or rice vinegar if you like as well. Teaspoon of soy sauce, again another Chinese style ingredient. Worcestershire sauce, half a teaspoon, and about 100 ml of honey, squeezy honey. So we're going to put this on the heat now so it all kind of blends together and makes the sauce. So for this recipe we've got 6 really nice pigeon breasts, and all we're going to do is pan fry them with salt and a little bit of oil, and that's it. So let's mix in a little bit of oil on top of this and salt. Nothing else. It's really simple. I'm going to cook this on the fire for about a minute aside, then let it rest. So I'm going to put the sauce just away from the heat. I want it to heat through, but I don't really want it to boil up and cook too fast. Now I've got my pan here, a little bit of oil in it, just coating the bottom there, and I've got my pigeon breasts that we just did a minute ago with the salt and oil. Now we're going to cook this for about a minute aside. You want to hear that sizzle, it's going to be as hot as it can possibly go. Now you want to cook your pigeon until it's about medium to medium rare. If you overcook pigeon, it gets really dry and really tough, and it's got that kind of liver style taste to it. If you cook pigeon right, it tastes like sirloin steak. That's about done now. So we'll put this on the side and now we'll start assembling our wraps. Our pigeon breast has been rested now for about 5 minutes, and I can feel the slight sponginess inside, which indicates that's probably just about right. And let's take a look. And absolutely perfect. It's nice and pink throughout the middle, and it's not dry. I'm going to cut them really thin. Look at that. Beautifully tender, moist, delicious. It's going to be exceptional. Fantastic. Now all these pigeon breasts are cut. So we're going to pop them back in the bowl and just simply coat over our sauce that we made earlier on. Mix that in. So now's the fun part. This is we're going to make up our wrap. So we've got our tortilla. I'm going to put a bed of cucumbers, some nice crunchy watercress, some spring onions, and then a layer on our pigeon. Look at that, it looks absolutely amazing. A real summer's treat. And a couple of chilies. I like a bit of spice, so let's just chuck a couple on there, and that's it.